Thank you, Callie. All of West Virginia's delegation voted to approve the bipartisan budget deal to avoid default.
West Virginia Representative Nick Rahall joins us now live on the phone. And Congressman, first of all, thanks so much for being with us tonight. We know it's been a really long day for you.
Good to be with you, Elizabeth.
Okay, just talk to us a little bit about the deal today. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, we certainly can breathe a collective sigh of relief, although this is just a temporary respite. We should hope and pray that cooler heads prevail before we address these issues again early in next year. It's time that I believe we return to regular order, as much as many people hate those words in the Congress. But it's time that we set up a budget committee, which this agreement does set up, and that the budget conferees get down to serious work and resolve the budget differences. That's why we get into these messes, is because of the lack of a passage of a budget. Every family, every small business has to live by a budget, and so should the Congress of the United States. It's also important that the majority in the House of Representatives, that is the majority in the Republican Party, not continue to use threats of shutdown and default in order to extract political concessions. Such tactics are reckless, and they're completely at odds with our constitutional oath, which every member has sworn to uphold when we became members of Congress. So again, I hope the extremists will put their personal picky things aside and look what's best for the collective well-being of this great nation of ours.
Representative Rahall, Rick Lord here. I just wanted to ask you, sir, you mentioned that this doesn't really solve the problem, it just kind of pushes it back. How confident are you that we can get this fixed once and for all, when a lot of people believe that this administration and this Congress have not shown that they can agree on much of anything?
And for good reason, they believe think that, because we have shown ourselves to be very dysfunctional at loggerheads on so many issues that come down the pike. But I think when we look at our ratings in the polls, nobody won in this recent battle. We all lost, and certainly the American people did not deserve and did not have to go through what they went through. Our ratings are so low, I believe it finally has sunk home with some members of Congress that, hey, we got to get our act together. We're what, 3 or 4% in approval in the polls now, and that's probably our family only. I think we got them back anyway to approve of our performance. But that's not the way this great country of ours should be viewed, both here at home and worldwide. And to play such dangerous games with the faith and credit of the United States, when the original goal of these extreme right-wing groups, the original goal to defund or delay Obamacare, they were not successful one iota. Obamacare went on and was properly funded during this shutdown. And so their tactics were very wrong. Regardless of where you stand on Obamacare, and I certainly agree the law needs to be amended, and I have voted to make amendments, but regardless of where you stand on that, you do not use such a signature law, main nameplate for this president. You do not use that to extract or to hold hostage the American people, our government workers, our Head Start programs, our WIC programs, our Park Service, our National Guard. You do not hold them hostage in order to gain such political points that you know you're not going to get from the very start of the process.
All right, Congressman, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and get some rest tonight.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
All right.
Thank you.
And Representative Capito also had issued a statement tonight, and you can find that over on our website at WCHS-TV.com.